You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We missed you, Tejada. Lorenzo was a good man. Gone too soon. But you never be forgotten here. Monet J. Monday Mistake. Monet Tejada. You're the biggest mistake on the show. Hit the like button. Jump into this Monday Mistake. I apologize for Friday night. The Moet had me drinking a little bit too much. We didn't get to tell you. Guess what? That's why we had Monday Mistakes. We get to make up for all the mistakes that happened last week. We get to talk about them today. Make sure you hit the poll so we can figure out who made the biggest mistake. All right, here we go, man. We back on a Monday morning. I was gonna call it Monday morning. What time is it? 6 o'clock. Monday evening, Monday Mistakes on Monet J. We might be stopping by Monet's Mistakes, the bar tonight. You never know, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I ain't gonna lie, I was lazy today. I didn't record anything today. I woke up at 6:45. I woke up, looked at my phone and realized it was 6:45. Went back to sleep, woke up, it was noon. I said, golly. Found out Don Lemon, they fired his ass. Tucker Carlson fired his ass. I said, "There, everybody get fired." I said, "Let me make sure I get on my live today and make sure YouTube ain't firing me, even though I don't. I mean, I work with them. I don't know if I work for them, but let me make sure I don't get fired." So I said, "Let me get on here. I ain't got no liquor on here today or nothing. YouTube. I want to keep my job. They getting rid of everybody, and I don't want to be a part of the nonsense." Oh man, imagine getting fired on a Monday. Boy, hey, nigga, call me Sunday night and let me know up off the top so I ain't even got to get up. He said his agent notified him. Man, notify me on Sunday. Matter of fact, can I sue the company? Y'all need to fire me on a Friday so I can enjoy my weekend. Think about it. You thinking your next check about to come in? It's about to be nice. Oh, this the end of the month too. Ooh, your check on the first, it ain't gonna be hitting like it used to. You ain't gonna get this last week on there. You're gonna be looking at it. Wait a minute. 2 plus 2 is 4. Wait, today's the 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Is it 30? Hold on. January, February, March, April. It's only 30 days in this. Wait a minute. 30 days. Oh, man, let me tell you something. I'd be upset. If CNN fired me, I'm calling up CNN to do an interview about why they fired me. I want to be on TV. I want to interview today. Let's go ahead. Had to sit down, CNN. Where did we go wrong? But damn. All I can say in this kind of situation is I don't want anyone to lose their job, but better them than me. Yeah, Torian, they ain't worried about me. I'm up under the radar right now. All right, let's get focused. That was just me catching up on what happened today. Now, you see, they fired Don Lemon. Tucker Carlson, they had a mutual agreement. They had a mutual agreement for him to leave. See, the mutual agreement is when you get to leave with a nice little package. You know what I'm saying? We getting rid of you, but we gonna get rid of you with the nice little going away gift. Don Lemon, they said, nigga, don't come in to work today. Don't even think about it. Your card does not work. They treated Don Lemon like they did Brayden and Effie last week, trying to get in his own building. They know Don Lemon was doing this thing over on CNN. They didn't let him in the building. They said, don't even come to the building. Matter of fact, we'll ship everything in your room to you. Don wilding out. Don was drunk on TV. See, that's the difference between me and Don. I can get on here and I can drink for 6 hours straight with y'all, and I'm not about to do no bullshit on live. I do be tripping sometimes, but shit, he was kissing niggas on TV. He was wilding out on TV. It's only a matter of time before it catches up with you. Now, I'm not sure what they got rid of him for, but if you're doing a lot of shit on national airwaves, they gonna be on your ass. See, for us, Mo and the Moets, we be low. You know what I'm saying? Low key out here. You know what I'm saying? What up, OT? All right, let me see who y'all got on the poll. Who do y'all personally think messed up the most? Dru? See, now that I'm looking at it, y'all might be right because I keep forgetting Dru is the one that started the whole beef with the Russians. Well, technically, Cane started it. Dru just turned it into a war. Dru took it to another level. At a certain point, they didn't know who did the shooting. They just knew it was a black guy. Tariq doesn't hang with anyone outside of these 5, 6 people. So Dru going over there and stabbing him and saying, Tejada did it. Yeah, that's who did it, all right. But luckily for them, the Russians ain't that bad. What up, Melissa? The Russians ain't that bad, though. I thought the Russians were about to come through, slide, clean up everything. Somebody at least get hit. You know what I mean? The Russians came through, disappointed us all. So in reality, did Dru really mess up? Did Dru really make a mistake? Because think about it. Right after the shooting, what happened? He just got crowned the next heir to the Tejada throne by Monet Tejada. So did he really mess up, or did he put himself in a position to be the top dog? You got to look at, when we say mistakes, are we going individual or are we going the big picture? Because big picture, beefing with the Russians, yeah, very, very bad. Got the feds in it. But as far as Dru progressing, this was good. This was good. You know, we think outside the box. We got to give everybody's perspective. Just because we're going to talk about Dru's mistakes first, we still got to look at it as his own selfish reasons. This did give him a one up in the game. He got a one up in the back end of Monet. It was so bad for Cane. Cane decided to partner up with Effie. Tariq kick Effie out. He goes to partner up with Effie. That's how big of a move this was that Dru did. Now, it was a mistake for everybody, but for Dru, that right there, just pole voted him. Slingshot to the front. Hey, you got the answer right. Go to the front of the line, Dru. Go stand in the front of the line. You the line leader today, Dru. Can't get Diana, get behind Dru. Can't get your ass to the back of the line. What are you doing? Get. Matter of fact, Gordo, get in line too. Dru, no, y'all two don't need to be next to each other. Gordo, you not in the line. Tariq, she trusts you. You behind Dru. What up, DeMarcus?
I'm in charge now, so shit about to look different.
Family first.
Don't do anything reckless, you hear me?
No. The Russians took out Lorenzo, and I got a plan to get him back. Are you in?
If your testimony is the only thing that will make him pay for his crimes.
I want my life back.
What?
I don't even know if I can trust anybody.
I'm in charge now, so shit about to...
Damn, stop. There we go. All right. Dru. Now, something in Dru's head triggered him. We've all been waiting to see who Dru is going to turn into. What is Dru is going to turn into? How is Dru going to do it? And we watched it build up. The family don't show him no love. Monet don't really rock with him. Poppy was closer to Cane because of the secret. Diana on campus, and we know what Diana doing. She doing the do, but that's neither here or there because Dru was doing the do too. And I said, what? 2 and 2. Monet said that don't equal 4 for Cane. Well, I don't know what's going on in this family because nobody fuck with Dru except for Gordo. Everett left him. He called a body. Pops left him. He called a body. Every time somebody leaves Dru's life, he catches a body. OT, we gonna get there. I don't know how Monet's in charge of what, who, when, where, and how, because Noma has Cane up under her. Cane is supplying the family. How is Monet in charge of anything? I'm gonna be doing the breakdown of the photos that they dropped, and I know I'm gonna mention that, and I don't know how Monet is putting herself in charge of anything. That's a Monet mistake. We already got Aunt Viv and Erica going at it because Erica let Phil hit. Phil was with Viv but broke up and did that. Now Dante, no. Nene let Dante hit. They had a kid. He got with Noma, left Noma to run off with Nene again. So now, if Monet's in charge, that means Noma, the ex of Dante, who was trying to run off with Monet, is up under here. And these named Dante, Monet, Noma. So we got Dante that was knocking both of them down, one above, one up under. Dante died because the one up under. Now the one up under wants to work up under the one that was above her. I said, this is some confusing shit right here. This is bigger than power, y'all. This is the world is on the line. Noma is a bad motherfucker. First thing we seen from Noma, cut a nigga hand off. Took a diamond ring off a hand, made him booty. She's that bad. Monet now wants to insert herself up under Noma, who was throwing it to Dante. If these two collide, it better not be over Dante. It better be for some turf or some shit. I'm not trying to see two queen pins. Well, Monet ain't no fucking queen pin. Monet is just Monet Tejada. Monet works for Lorenzo. Lorenzo dead, Monet worked for Cane. I'm not trying to see these two beefing over Dante. DeMarcus said, even though Gordo took out Lorenzo, Gordo should think that the Tejadas took out the Russian Connect, since Dru think the Russians took out Lorenzo. See, that's the whole thing. I think they know that they did it. Because you remember, they said it was a black guy. Now, Lorenzo ended up dead because Monet told the truth. So if it was a black guy, but it wasn't Dru, and it wasn't Cane, they're going to eventually start seeing Tariq and be like, oh, was it this black guy? But I'm thinking Evelyn knows that. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know how it's going to play out. Because we know in the trailer for 7, Gordo talking big shit to Monet. But really, the whole Dru situation is because of Monet. God damn it, Monet. Because if Monet never told Gordo would have never killed Lorenzo. Dru would have never got mad and killed the... Oh. Monet mistakes, attacks again. We can't blame this on Dru. This isn't a Dru mistake. We got to point our fingers. Now, you heard Grandma say when you point your finger, they say there's 3 pointing back. Not for me, because I point like this. These fingers is pointing to some other nigga. This finger is going to you. But I ain't bringing these 3 back now. I'm not pointing the motherfuckers at me. And if they are pointing, I'm ducking. It ain't pointing at me. No, these are Monet's mistakes. We can't put these on Dru. Dru wouldn't have had nothing to even do with the Russians. Remember, Cane was supposed to do it, even though what they playing. Brayden was supposed to do it, but Tariq did it. Damn, Monet. Hey, thank you for the $5, Marcus. DeMarcus. I was already reading the M's, the 5 M's. Manipulating, murdering, mistake making, Monet. What up, you go girl? What up, lady? Hey, I'm just telling you the truth, Zay. I'm just telling you the truth. Dru's mistake wouldn't have happened if Monet didn't do this bullshit. Think about it. Why would Dru go kill the kid, the Russian son? He wouldn't if Lorenzo was still alive. Damn, Monet is always. But see, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of free time. We can talk about a little stuff. All right. So, what do you guys say Dru's mistake was? Killing the what's the name? The son? He came in there with that vodka. Distilled, bottled in Russia. Okay. Genuine Russian vodka. All right. Are we giving Dru credit, though? Because Dru did get a phone number. While he was getting ready to make his big mistake, he did get a phone number. Now, I don't know how this works, but, I guess it works. RD said for starting the war. That's true. If we going to take away all the BS, Dru the bad. He put everybody in the worst situation. Now, it looks like they're going to get him up under this Russian problem fairly quickly. It looks like this Russian problem might be swept up under the rug by episode 8. And if so, I'm not going to lie to you. If so, I'm going to be a little disappointed. That might be a down moment. Like, you just throw the Russians in there for 4 episodes and that's it. Because they already took out the plug. They took out the plug's son. They took out the best hitters. And if he talking to Tate in the clip that they dropped today and they season they shit on the docks, it's like, okay, we down to the 3rd person in charge. They losing their shipments. Come on, man. They can't get rid of the Russians like this. Now, OT, I heard he called. I heard after the funeral, he called her up. He said, "What's happening? Slide through. I got the condo." I heard he had the condo because remember, Cane got mad. Cane changed his clothes and went to go see Effie. Dru went to the house and hit her up. This is Lindsay. Yeah, this is Dru. What's happening? Who is this? I said it's Dru. Ain't you the nigga that came in here and stabbed up the boss? I'm calling the police. Nah, Dru right. Dru didn't use that phone number because if he did, they'd be on his ass. Unless Dru did use the phone number, and how you think they found out about the funeral? Dru went back to the crib. She said, "Thank you for saving me from him." Dru said, "Oh, no problem." She said, "What are you doing tomorrow?" "Oh, I got a funeral for my daddy." "Oh, where at?" It's down at the church. I'm not sure which one, but yeah, at the church. I can get you the address. Okay, yeah, just text it to me. She went ahead and told the hitters. That's why they were so unorganized. They went over there. They got the text message. Who did it? Tejada? Get the Vuka, get the guns, get the Escalade, the new Escalade, not that 1999 one, the 2022 one. That's why they weren't prepared. They just got the drop on a flexing nigga. He from Tennessee. Kankakee. Oh, now it's making sense. Dru did use that number. He gave away his location. Damn. Oh, just random though. This is where I told y'all I had that bomb response. This is how the fire extinguisher was. The box was sitting right next to it, so it was like a little shelf in there. And the EOD's robot arm couldn't reach it, so I had to I don't know. I guess it wasn't working today, but I had to go in there, do a sample of the box, and set it down so the little bomb robot could go into it. But it was just a false call. You know what I'm saying? False alarm, y'all. It was nothing here. Nothing here. That was one of the first times and only times I was ever scared to enter into a scene. Cause I was like, man, if it's a bomb and this motherfucker, if that motherfucker go off, I'm over here doing a sample. This arm is gone. Boom! I was like, God damn! I'm walking around with no arm, got my shit blown off. I ain't gonna lie, that was probably I done went into all kinds of hazards, but man, I had to pick the bomb up. I had to pick the box up and set it down. They sent me in there. I did that. They lucky, hey, they lucky I ain't get blown up in that motherfucker. I would been on their ass. I would have came out that motherfucker crawling. My legs may not work, but I'm crawling. And I'm grabbing somebody's ankle and I'm biting on their ass. Pause. Man, if I would have blown up, man, you know what, man? I think I would have survived, but man, let me tell you, I would have been on somebody's ass. Juden went up in here. He dropping off the vodka. And this guy was in here. He was talking that shit, but you would too. Your dad just got killed. Your pops is taken out. Now you sitting in here and you got some black guy you never seen before dropping off your VUCA. He was being disrespectful. At first, it looked like Dru was going to just have a one-on-one conversation. But once he started getting disrespectful, Dru had to take him out. Dru was just defending himself. I thought I seen the guy coming at Dru with a bottle. Big Wolf said the Russians could have waited until they came out. That's what I'm saying. They could have waited, and when they were putting him in the back of the car, they could have just ran up on him. But we lost 5 Russians so far. I don't even know, did these dudes get hit? Because I know Gordo and them, they came in. They probably just knocked him out or something. Yeah, it don't show. It don't show if they got anybody else, but how big do you think this war is going to get? Like, do you think that they're going to let us see a drawn out war, or it's just going to be maybe one more shootout with the Russians, and that's probably it? Because you know how power is. We going into episode 7. They got to start wrapping up these enemies so we can bring new enemies in next year. You know, power is rare that they convert over to the next season. The Russians are better than force. What Russians were in force? I know they had the Serbs. They had the Serbs, and then they had the Flynns from Ireland. Nah, Power's not going on a break till after episode 8, so 2 weeks. So we're gonna watch 7 and 8, and then it's gonna be a week break. Then 9 and 10. I think whatever war takes place, Tariq will have to ask for help. Luke, Uncle Tommy. You think he would make a call that like they will do a crossover? I don't know, man. The way it seems is like Tariq, he has all the connections. It's just this Russian stuff. I don't think the Russians know who Tariq is at the point. So it might just be them beefing with the Tejadas and the Castillo. And Tariq he's helping out with it, but he's not involved in it. This look like a nice little bar too. Definitely not nowhere I would go to, but it looked nice. It's got that old feel to it. That old Russian feel. The Russians were the B team. See, they could have had like one of the Castillo brothers get hit. We don't need no Gordo. One of the Castillo brothers could have got hit. We would have been all right. Like, he ain't got to die or nothing, just get hit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get. Oh, shit, they didn't got me. I'm an extra. You know what I mean? I'll tell you one thing, though. I would have been in the car, the getaway driver. So we got Dru on this. What else did Dru do? So Dru coming in here and just doing the stabbing. He shouldn't have said it to Tejada, but I guess they were trying to show us his evil side. Got you, niggas. Got you. Just jumping out at you. I mean, I like how they doing Dru's character as far as like his progression. And like I said, man, he's turning into the Joker, man. He was laughing after his mama told him, man, that's it. Dru's in charge. Which I think, man, is he smiling because he's hurt, or is he smiling because he the man? Yeah, it is risky for Tommy to come back to New York. Blanca's still looking for him. So it wouldn't. Well, hell, Blanca got to deal with all. Blanca would just witness a whole goddamn shootout. Her and Jenny. You know, Jenny was scared. If I was Blanca, I ain't gonna lie. I would have came out, jumped down the stairs, and arrested one of the Tejadas. One of y'all got to go to jail today. Y'all out here just shooting. Y'all just shooting out here. This is their best opportunity right here. Right here was the best chance for the DEA to just catch everybody. Boom, Blanca just put in that call. Hey, follow these cars. They're going to have guns in it. This is New York City. Get everybody. Right here, round them up. Blanca should have got on that phone and said, I need backup right now.
The FBI? Yeah, this the FBI.
Yeah, you need to be calling for backup right now. They did say the police picked up the Russians, though. Remember, Davis said the police picked up the Russians. But I'm saying Blanca should have arrested one of these motherfuckers right now for that RICO. This right here would have been nail in the coffin. Matter of fact, let's get all 3 of them. Leave Diana out because we ain't got nothing on Diana. Let's get all 3 of them and bring them in because now they're going to have to pay Davis big time. And plus, we know they ain't really getting money like that. They getting money, but they ain't getting money like that. But Dru did start a war and he knew exactly who it was. So for Cane hearing, oh, it's the Russians, how would Dru know this? But Dru did say, I heard in the streets. The streets told Dru that nigga is crazy out here. The Russians, they putting hits on people. Now, who Who told him that? Did Gordo tell him it was the Russians? Did they imply that or did they show that? I can't remember. I'm going to be honest with you. Dru said the streets told him that the Russians did this hit. Mind you, this is right after. Look, this is the morning. They had the same meeting that they have every morning at the Banks family. They all at the crib in the morning, and they just found out last night that Poppy was dead. Dru already got information in the streets. Hello, who's this? Mr. Streets, nigga. What you doing, Dru? Man, I'm in the bed. Oh, nigga, you get up. The streets are saying the Russians got your dad, man. They killed Poppy. What? Like, who in the streets told Dru this shit? Everett gone. We ain't see Dru hang out with not one person on this show outside of Everett or Gordo. Cedric said Dru said that shit. Ain't no the streets ain't said that. Dru gonna say it's 8 in the morning. This nigga lying. Matter of fact, let me see what time it is. Let me see what time it is. See, this is why we got to look at time and see where everything's lining up at. All right. So if Lorenzo died last night, Follow me. Lorenzo died last night. This morning, Monet identified the body. Well, she identified the body during the nighttime. He died, so it had to be either like early morning or like in the night, like around 9 or 10, because Diana was getting it in. Cane was out there. They were shooting dice. They were playing cards. Dru upstairs. It's dark as hell outside. So they get notified. Let's just say it's midnight. What time is it now if Tariq is just waking up and this motherfucker says updated at 4:35 p.m.? This says the article was updated at 4:35 p.m. on November 12th, but Sachs tells Davis Tejada died last night, but Tariq and them are just waking up because he just got back in the bed. Wait a minute. So Tariq and Effie didn't get out the bed till 4:35? But wait, let's see. Because after that scene, we get Davis and Sachs. Now, let me see. I got to go to the picture for this one. Let me see. I know it's the TV world, man, but this is, I just be liking to see how they do it. You know what I mean? How they connect the dots and stuff. Let me see. I can't see what time that is, but this is the morning time. So how are they reading the article? How are they reading the article at 4:35 p.m. when it's in the AM right now? See, I just be watching and looking at stuff like that. That's why I like to know the dates so we can kind of have a time frame. Okay, Dru. But we're not finished with Dru's story because he still has the situation with Gordo going on, and I'm guessing Gordo is the street. I don't know who in the streets told Dru this shit, but the information was off. But this is why I say this mistake is, well, no, it's on both. It's on Dru. I can't put this on Monet because when they were having the meeting set up, you were already hitting up Gordo. So you was already fucking shit up. So yeah, this is Dru's mistake. Now, I will say the mistake is from Monet is telling Gordo, knowing that Gordo is with Dru, and then that backfired. But Monet's going to have to tell Dru now, hey, Gordo the one that killed your dad. The streets told me. I'm like, come on, man. Do I think Kiki is Noma's daughter? Nah. Man, because that picture of Noma's daughter is like Noma would know who her kid is. You know what I mean? And if I don't know, man. Noma would know who her kid is, and then that means the white guy would have to be Kiki's dad. But why would she like? She doesn't know who her dad is. She's not going to her dad's party. You know what I mean? Unless I mean, like, unless they trying to say her and Noma are just so close, and she didn't want to see her dad. Like, I don't know. Hey Eric, that's all the streets is. Whenever the streets tell you something. Who said that? Oh, the streets, man. The streets are talking. Nigga, you ain't got no real information, bro. Tell me who the fuck said that shit. Bag says she's in America. The dad was in France. She was in France with him. Remember, she went to the hotel room and she said, are they still over there? They left Brayden. Because remember, she had Brayden's phone. She got on the plane. She went over there. But she didn't go to her dad's mansion. Like, if that is Noma's kid, why didn't she go to her dad's house then? You know what I mean? No, I mean, I see what you're saying, though, Bag. That's what I was saying. Unless it's going to be her and Noma are real close. But she would have let her mama know from the get-go. Like, hey, man, we got RSJ. We could do whatever we want. You know what I mean? But when she popped up, she said that they didn't know. And they just, I don't know, man. You know, Power, they could switch it out. I mean, it is the TV world. We thinking too critical of it. But that's what makes the show interesting, man. There's so many different ways that Power can go. And I got to admit, and I'm going to keep saying it, they did a hell of a job with this season. We only going into episode 7. We got 4 episodes left. And man, it's only looking up, man. I'm Monet J. This is Monday Mistakes. Right now, we're just trying to dig a little bit deeper, pause, into Dru's story and see how was his mistake going to affect everybody? Because we know what he did. He started a fucking war. But the first mistake was even dealing with Gordo when you knew that we already had a plan to take out they connect, nigga. Soon as you seen that nigga come in and show you the motherfucking tattoo, you should have ended that. Dru telling you, nigga, chill. Let's get this money, nigga. Let's get this money.
It's bigger than Nino Brown. This is big business.
It's big business. Now, Dru out here. So it wasn't Gordo. It was not Gordo that told Dru. Because remember when they came in here, Dru said, I'm going to get the Russians. Gordo said, nah, man, that don't sound right. That's why he was hesitant. So Gordo didn't tell him. This nigga Dru just made this shit up in his head. Am I right on that? Remember, Gordo was like, nah, don't go after the Russians because he knows he did it. So who did Dru hear this shit from? What if Noma's daughter is Lawrence and Lawrence's parents are the adopted parents? Jeez. But the only reason I can't go with that, is because whoever the little girl is, she knows who her mom is. That little girl in that picture wasn't like an infant. That little girl's like 5, 6 years old. She know who her mom is. At 5 years old, like, no matter what, if I see my mom, I know that's my mom. You know what I mean? Jeez Louise, Kendall, I don't know where your comment is. Maybe an hour ago. Let me see. You might have to retype it because I can't find it. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Mo, the same way Lorenzo covered his tracks by saying the guy killed Zeke is the same way Gordo is covering his tracks, putting it out there in the streets that the Russians was responsible. So would you? Well, that Gordo does have a little bit of influence in Brooklyn. So I mean, I heard the Russians. I heard the Russians did it. Bradshaw said that was a painting, not a photo. But come on, man. If let me hold on, let me go back. Let's go back and look at this real quick. Let me see something. What episode was that? Was that episode 5? What happened in episode 6? Oh, episode 6, the one. Damn. It was kind of a long time ago. Episode 5 is when they went out there. Was it episode 5? Boy, I tell you, when I be forgetting these episodes. Like, man, that's a big ass kid. Like, this kid to know who her parents is. It depends on how old that painting is. That kid right there, how old would y'all say this kid looks? This kid would know who her mama is. Noma looks the exact same. Even if it's 20 years, Noma got the same haircut. Francisco looked exactly the same. Yeah, I mean, it could be an old painting, but come on, man. At this age, you know who your parents are. You know what I mean? This kid is old. Yeah, that's what I was saying, like 5, 6 years old. This kid is old. If Kiki was the daughter, if she sees Noma, then she would know that's her mom. She would know that Francisco is her dad. So why wouldn't she go to a party? I'm just saying for Kiki. Why wouldn't Kiki go to the mansion if that's her dad? She knows who her dad is. This kid's old enough to know who her dad is. Yeah, Noma got the same hairstyle. She got that shortcut V17 right there. That's the detachable back. You know what I mean? It ain't the V17. This the V-Clean. Yeah, we're going to call this the V-Clean and the V17. That's what we specialize in over here, the Veroniques. Yeah, the V-Clean and the V17. You take your pick. But I know if I see my mama with a V, ooh, mama, what that is, that V-Clean? Poppy, mommy got the V-Clean. Mama got the V-Clean. Yeah. No more bad motherfuckers. I ain't gonna say nothing too crazy. I ain't trying to have her come after me, nigga. I like my hands. I like my hands. I'd be damned if I gotta try to use my mouse with my left hand, man. Try to switch your mouse around, the orientation of it, and make the right click, the left. I mean, yeah, like your left click and use your left hand. Man, that's just so awkward. Hey, man, shout out to the left-handed people, man. You got to be skillful to be able to use your left hand. I don't know how old this painting is, but it can't be too old. You mean to tell me she had this same hairstyle when she was letting Dante smash? Oh, I know what she doing. She got that wig on. She got the hair laid down like that, so she can always switch that wig out. She could be a woman of many different faces. When you on the run like Noma, shit. Well, Noma a bad motherfucker too. Another one that then killed off their husband. I said, God damn. Well, were they married? Well, her baby daddy. So Monet got 2 baby daddies. Noma got 1 knocked off. Now, Noma's baby daddy was bigger than all the baby daddies. We gotta be real. Francisco was bigger than Dante, and he show was bigger than goddamn Lorenzo. This nigga was the international arms dealers of Europe. That's who she got rid of. On top of the nigga was a billionaire. The nigga's hosting parties that only people like RSJ can get into. You think you and I are walking up to Francisco's house like, oh, okay, Francisco, you the man. No, they ain't letting us in there. Hell no. Francisco, we need to see how much money Francisco had. Francisco, the guy we need to look at. You know what I'm saying? When we start thinking of big time dealers, we got to look at Francisco. Noma got little ass New York. Noma's operation is so big, she got Tariq St. Patrick running it. Yo, muscle is Cane Tejada. My man Francisco having parties with RSJ. My man Francisco was like low. You know, we were just talking about low last night. Giving people 100 M's. Now he got caught off guard. Noma, she jumped him. Noma jumped him. I give her that. I give her credit for that. But when it came to being the big time, Francisco is your guy. Yeah. Lobos, all them little low-level niggas y'all used to know. No, Francisco was that guy. We got to put some respect on Francisco. He didn't have a huge role, but Francisco, when it came to being a top dog, it ain't nothing bigger than Francisco. The biggest arms dealer in Europe. On top of he's a legit billionaire. Well, I don't think he's a legit billionaire, but he's a legit billionaire on paper. And he a billionaire in the streets. Hey, hey, respect to you, my brother. You had an episode. You did your thing, short-lived, but you were old enough. You got a lot of shine. At least your little girl gonna be good. And Noma's gonna take over your operation. So the family business will continue on. Francisco, one of the best to do it, one of the shortest to do it also. In and out like a fast food restaurant. Now, we don't know who his daughter is. Some say Kiki, some say Effie, but why would Effie be looking for herself? Unless she just doesn't remember it. And she ends up finding out, oh, that was me. But we don't know nothing about motherfucking lying ass Effie. We don't even know if Effie was telling the truth in the Lambo to Tariq. That's why Tariq didn't give a fuck. We didn't give a fuck. Tariq didn't give a fuck. We won't know what really happened. So was she lying in the Lambo too? I said we were gonna do a Leffie counter, meaning Leffie the Leffie, Effie the liar. You know what I'm saying? We replace the E and just put a little L in front of it, and it's Leffie. We were supposed to have a counter for how many lies she told, but it's so damn many, I couldn't keep track. I'm not going to lie to you because every other word coming from her is a lie. Her biggest mistake, being a liar. Well, I'm thinking if she wanted to take him out, as far as like the guns and stuff, that might be a good way. Because if she had the guns, she can just move that operation over to Europe and just move them all throughout Europe, just using probably like his pipelines or taking all his customers back. So that could be one reason why she got rid of him. I mean, I know that she was saying that, you know, he's a problem because he's moving the most guns. So she did that and to get from up under him because they probably, you know how it is. They stayed in contact. They got a kid together. They stayed in contact. And he probably used to tell her ass on the phone, Noma, get the fuck off my line. You not moving no guns over here. Do that shit in New York. Go fuck with them kids over there in New York. You do your thing. I'ma stay in Europe. I'ma do my thing. So you know they were in contact because she's still following up after the shit that Dante pulled to get that ring. She's seeking revenge off a nigga she was engaged to who was about to run off with Monet and take care of her 3 knucklehead kids. So you know Noma had it was a little personal vendetta against Francisco, but it was also a business endeavor. Because one thing about Noma, if there's dollars on the ground, we gonna pick it up. We gonna pick it up quick. Hey, she's the true definition of don't get your hand caught in the cookie jar. That lady had that diamond ring on. She didn't take just the ring, she took the hand and killed them both. I said, damn. She wanted to get up close and personal and let Francisco know it's over with. And then she had snipers. Now you're going above and beyond when you hire snipers for a situation like this. I'm looking at it like, man, it's going to be a wild ride out here. We got snipers. We got to find Noma's kid. Now that could be a mistake. I mean, because Tariq is saying it'll get him to work for her forever. I don't know, man. Maybe Tariq need that. Maybe Tariq need Effie to find a kid to actually help him out, even though that they ain't talking to each other no more. They beefing. And like Kendall said, hit that like button. We got 140 people in here. Come on, man, hit that like button now. We can get like 80 likes in here. We can get 100. We could get 100 to be honest. But you know, it is what it is. We take what we can get. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Right now, we're trying to find out. Well, I mean, we're a little bit off of Monday mistakes. It's kind of, you know, Mondays. You know, Mondays and get never on track. But we're talking about mistakes today, like we do each week. We went over Dru. Dru was about to start a war. Dru is out here listening to the streets. Now, we haven't confirmed one person that we can point at and say, okay, that's street guy number one. You know, we got to label everybody. Street guy number one. All right, we got to find. We need to watch each episode closely and see if we see any street guys that could potentially give Dru information. So we know Dru's mistake is he's fucking around, listening to the streets. Mistake number 2, he's getting very, very emotional. Mistake number 3 is he is messing with an employee. He shouldn't be doing this. The Castillos are copping from y'all. Who else we have? All right. Who's next? We kind of went over the little girl thing, but I don't know, man. I just think this little girl would know who her mom is if she's seen her. And I'm sure Noma would know who her daughter is. So if like Effie was her daughter, we can't say that that's why she's letting them work with him because she didn't even know that Effie and Tariq were together unless they go back and give us a backstory that, oh, they've been watching each other. But it's Millie. The hillbillies never sent the photos to anybody. Remember, Dru and Gordo, they went in there and they deleted all the pictures and they broke the phone, threw it in the sewer. So no one got the pictures from what we seen. But yeah, unless they sent it to somebody and they didn't show it off the screen or something, then nah, I ain't see it. Hillbillies, short-lived. None of them made it past one episode. One of them we thought did, but he didn't. He did. He won't be in season 4. Y'all know I can see them likes, man. Man, hit that like button. We should have 80 likes at least. That's a little under half. It's like 75% maybe. All right, let me ask y'all about this. What about Brayden's situation? Do you think this was a good idea for him to bring this money in there? Now, this is his way of showing the family, look, I'm a valuable asset, keep me on. Well, they're gonna keep him on regardless, but it looks like he wants to move up the ladder a bit. So they telling him, listen, you got to start bringing in money. You got to start networking with people because you bring in money, get you a little bit on the back end. You know what I'm saying? The company gets more money because the interest that we about to get. And Uncle Lucas is great when it comes to investing them dollars. Where them dollars at? Uncle Lucas will tell you where them dollars is at. Now, the only issue is this money is significantly lower than the minimum line that you can have to invest in Weston Holdings. So the rest is going to be them bringing in money. They're going to have to. And Brayden is saying, I can clean this up. Do you think that this is going to get exposed? This is risky. Now, I know Kiki wants in on it, though. Kiki wants in on it. Because this right here is very, very risky, man. If any of this gets exposed, even though like everything's going, when the money goes in there, they got to put the name, they got to Cane Tejada. So all of it's going to be tracked, like no matter what. In 2023, if I just sitting here at the house can follow the paper trail, I know the feds can follow the paper trail. They talking about, yeah, this is how we're gonna launder our money. So they just gonna be putting money. But the thing is, this is an investment account. Y'all not gonna be able to draw from it like that, man. They gonna be noticing that. You put money in. This is an investment account. You put money in. What y'all gonna be washing the money, just putting it in there, letting it sit? Like that's not. I mean, that's not washing. That's just letting it sit. We need that money to come in and go out, in and out. Like Project Pat said, we got to feed the streets. We can't just be having the money sitting in the account, Brayden. I had to deposit 150 to open a Chase private client account. That's what I'm saying. So how much money y'all think this insurance policy was? How much y'all think the insurance policy was? 250, 150? It had to be a little more than that. Because I'm thinking to get into Weston Holdings, you probably need a half a ticket. You probably need at least $500,000. Yeah, let's do that. How much do you think is the minimum to be in Weston Holdings? And how much do you think this insurance was? We need the numbers. Man, I would have had to tell Kane, you got to go to like a regular bank, man. I can't bring this money into my people spot, man. I just got in trouble for some shit, man. I'm just gonna be real with you. $100K, 500 minimum, probably a mil. Insurance like 150. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, man, they probably got now 150 is still good, man. Like if you can, then make sure you got insurance on your family members, man. I know it's tough to think about it, but make sure you do, man. Especially your parents and stuff. You gotta have stuff taken care of before it happens, man, because when it arrives, man, it's hard to try to take care of all your business. So you want to make sure you have your business taken care of before then. But we over at Monet Mistakes. What they got? They got some whiskey in here. If it's FDIC, 100K, international, a million. I think the insurance policy I got on me, I think the coverage is, I think it's like 50. It's like 50. I pay what, 17 or like 19 a month, something like that. But whatever it is, they ain't got enough. They talking about they're gonna be washing the money through this account. How? How are they gonna do that? Look at this bar. We can go back and count how many customers been in this bar this whole season on one hand. Guarantee it. Guarantee we can count every single customer on our hands that been in here. They talking about laundering some money. Brayden, I need you to keep it legit though. Nigga, all the money that y'all gonna be giving me is gonna be dirty money. It's not like legit money coming from the bar mixed in with dope. It's just all gonna be dirty money. This is a big task. This is a huge task. All right, well, the problem is, what did Brayden think she was gonna say? She was just gonna help him do some illegal shit for free? He don't know how to do none of this. He needs Kiki. It's too many people. It's too many people doing too much shit, man. Like if Brayden was capable of doing this on his own, okay, do it. But your first account, you can't bring in some dirty shit to the family and try to cover it up. Like, come on, Brayden. You wilding out, man. She know about the crypto. She know about this dirty money that about to be coming in. And she already won't in on this. Come on, Brayden. Tariq already whooped on you. Tariq was crying, talking about, man, what happened to her, man? He fighting his homeboy over some shit that he ain't had no control over. If he had a fucking gun, what was he gonna take a bullet for Lauren, nigga? Please. My bad for saying that, Tariq, but nigga, please. Are you taking no bullet for Lauren, nigga? I didn't drive her off and throw her in that shallow ass water. What you fighting me for, nigga? She told you she did it, didn't she? The fuck you mad at me for? That's what I would have told Tariq. I would have said, Tariq, that ain't even right, man. I'm your boy, nigga. I ain't do no silly shit like that. You mean you gonna jump me on top of that? See, I'm gonna catch your ass one day. I'm gonna get even, nigga. Just know I'm gonna get even. Shit. Better take that bullet in my hands, nigga. Effie had a gun that night. I ain't never been shot, but I've been shot at. And it ain't fun, nigga. I'm not jumping in front of Lauren. Hell, I'm jumping behind the car as soon as that gunshot go off. What the fuck? Hey, Effie, what the fuck you doing, man? Look, whatever your beef is with her, y'all handle that. I got to go. That's between y'all. Now he done brought Kiki in. So he got Effie replaced, the secret about Lauren. As soon as he got out of that, now he got a secret with Kiki about the money that he got to keep from fucking letting Tariq know that he working with Cane, and also Uncle Lucas and the whole firm wondering where's this dirty money coming from. It's an influx of money in this account over here. Plus, we got the crypto coin that's gonna tear up the whole. So you got the crypto, which is Lucas's. You got the crypto in the company. You got Tejada dirty money coming in here. All of this. Wow. The coffee shop, a third entity, is dealing with it. It's like, come on, man. They using the crypto in a failed crypto company for a fucking drug empire. All cap, no frat. Where they bringing the drugs back to where they work at, to where the crypto developers are at. Then they bring in dope money from the dope that they're selling in the building. Do y'all see how silly this fool Brayden is? All of this is under his family's name. Everything they're doing all ties back to Weston Holdings, man. Boy, if this ain't everybody talking about, man, that shit tight. When you really think about it, yeah, it's tight for these little niggas. It ain't tight for Mr. Weston. It is not tight for Lucas. No, this shit ain't tight. This is a fucking business, nigga. This is what our family done built up. Now we got dope being sold in here by our dope dealing son. Plus, we got our son managing dope dealing money that he deals with in our holding. Boy, when you look at it, boy, this right here, this is one of the reasons where you see, like, when people disown family members, right now is a disowning moment for Brayden. Like, you would definitely hear that all news articles, the Weston Holdings, they don't even associate with him no more. They cut him off completely. Boy, Brayden, this is the wildest shit ever. It's gonna be, hey, he's gonna have to do jail time for this one. There ain't no getting out of this. There ain't no getting out of this one. You already took the stand. Now they can't use that shit against you because you had immunity, but they they can still reference that motherfucker. You said on the oath that you were the biggest dope dealer. Yeah, this ain't no double jeopardy or nothing. You had immunity for that case. You ain't have immunity for everything. You had immunity for that case. Yeah, but you did admit that that was you, right? That's what's saying these transcripts right here. Brandon J. Weston, right? That's you, right? That's you, right? Okay. I just make sure that you say you was the biggest damn dope dealer in New York City, right? No, Stansfield history. Oh, okay, that was you, right? Yeah. Well, we got reports that you were laundering money for the Tejada family. Oh yeah, you remember you brought a new account and we did the little paper trail. It said they were up under the minimum, so they started. Oh, so the drugs you were selling, you were helping put money into that fund. Oh yeah, Brayden going down for this one. Now it's only gonna be a little white collar crime. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna get Brayden with none of the drugs. Guarantee you, Brayden's not gonna get stuck with none of the drugs, but they gonna get his ass on like wire fraud because of the crypto and all shit like that. Tax evasion, because you know Cane ain't paying no taxes or nothing, so he probably gonna be covering for him. Oh yeah, he going down. He gonna probably have to do at least 2 years in federal penitentiary. and it's gonna be like a 7-year sentence. We only gonna have to do 2 because he's gonna be in all kinds of programs that they got. You know what I mean? He gonna start telling on other people. Yeah, he gonna get his time reduced all the way. Now, Tariq, Cane, oh, it's over with. The book, it's coming. Yeah. All the shit that Brayden got charged with, you ain't gotta worry about. You ain't gotta worry about. Brayden gonna do his little 2 years. You ain't gotta worry about it because it's gonna be a while before the trial, so it's gonna get time served. So it'll be about 2 years he does have to serve, because mind you, all this he gonna be on house arrest at the crib. Cane, Tariq, it's over with. New York City, go ahead and look at least a minimum of 40, anywhere up to 90, and then they're gonna tack on all the little bullshit charges too. Yeah, it's over with. It's over with for y'all. Brayden is the only one that's gonna make it out. If the police come and get them, Brayden's the only one that makes it out of this shit. And Brayden's gonna come back to work and he's gonna straighten up and he's gonna be a millionaire by the time he's 25. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, we need the legal side. We need the legal side. Put these fools on trial. Season 4, we need to just have them in trial the whole season and see who tells on who. But now, Brayden, this is a huge mistake. It's fucking with the Weston holding his name, brand, everything. But he did say it was a trillionth of a cent. So if that was right, it's like every, what is it? 8 zeros, either 8 or 9 zeros, a trillionth. I think it's 9 zeros, 0.9 zeros, and then a number. Or maybe 10. I don't know. It's one of them. I think it's 9. And then that would be the digit to make 10. How long y'all think Kiki gonna stay down? You think she gonna stay down all the way, or she, eventually gonna break, or she gonna be somebody that they need moving into the next season? I want to say Kiki, she gonna get in the game, but she gonna do such a good job. Ain't nobody gonna find out. Now they might be able. Damn. What if she starts stealing money from the Tejadas out the account since she knows how to clean it up? What if Kiki over here setting it up? She's skimming a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there. Kiki out here wilding out. Shit. Tariq might as well hit up Kiki now. Hey, Kiki, I need to set up an account too. We might as well all put our money in here and gain some interest. You know what I mean? We might as well all ball together. Why? Why would we separate our money? Let's just put it all in one account. Kind of like what that other guy did, but he lost all his. Because at the end of the day, you don't run nothing. When they want to freeze up them accounts, they're going to freeze them accounts. Better not be doing no stupid shit, because, hey, they going to find out. That's one thing they going to find. Now, you can have a long run. People have long runs, 20 years, 30 years, but in the end, they get caught. They get caught. Man, Cane about to get Effie. Cane ain't worried about Kiki. He don't need nothing to do with Kiki right now. He worried about trying to make this thing with Effie work. Now, Diana got caught in HD putting 4 bricks. She putting 4 bricks up here. She don't even know that camera up there just watching her ass. She came up here, what is this? Yeah, this Givenchy. Nigga, God bless you. She came up here in the Givenchy, came over, got the codes. Tariq and gave her this because, you know, it is what it is. She putting 4 bricks in there. She got the designer on there. It ain't nothing like dropping drugs off in designer. I guess that's why they call it designer drugs. That's what that cocaine is. They call that a designer drug. Only the elite. But now, allegedly, a lot of, I guess, kids is on heavy now. I don't know. Somebody on it. It's in America like a motherfucker. It's all around the world. Somebody doing it. I don't know who. But it ain't me. It ain't me. In 2023, it ain't me. It ain't me. I don't know who keeping them in business, but let me tell you, everybody on Wall Street like it. 4 bricks. Diana just said she wanted out the game, but got right back in the game. Something about the dope game. Something about the dope game. You can't stay away from. Diana said dope game, and then she got some after. I said, come on, Diana, chill. The block is hot. You just said you wanted to get out the game. Poppy wanted you out the game. Cane doesn't want you in the game. You right here. You're right here. Drink the vodka, chill. Don't get back in the game, Diana. Come on, die. Die. We raised you better than that.
I knew you was gonna let that nigga hit. Tariq, we raised you better than that, Diana. I knew you was gonna let that nigga hit. Tariq, we raised you better than that, Diana. I knew you was gonna let that nigga hit. Tariq, we raised you better than that, Diana.
Come on, die. They raised you better than that. They said, don't fuck with this nigga Tariq. It's strictly business. You remember what Monet said? Now you out here. You had 2 bricks that Poppy brought you. This nigga gave you 4 bricks. If you're on my channel, I want y'all to repeat after me. I am somebody. I say no to drugs. All right, now repeat after me. I am somebody. I say no to drugs. Diana went from flipping 2 to 4. She got the recipe. We on the motherfucking roof. Oh, we about to be cooking. Ooh, wee. And guess what? Whose mistake was this? Tariq's. Diana made her mistake by even getting back in the game, but Tariq's mistake was no other option but to sell back on campus. Even though he told Effie, what are you doing selling on the campus? You can't do that. Even though he knows it's hot. Even though Cane said anybody that sold on the campus is a fucking idiot. Everybody knows Stansfield is hot. You just got arrested on the campus of Stansfield. They moved you out of your room that you were in because you was a dope dealer. Allegedly. At least you knew one, but you can't stay in that room no more. You gave Diana not 1 brick, not 2 brick, not 3, but 4. Nigga. Here's the codes, Diana, to the lockers. you done sent her up there and Jenny and them got pictures. On top of your girlfriend, well, your dead friend, she had already told the law to be looking out for Diana drug dealing ass. Tariq, that's a lot of mistakes, my brother. That's a lot. Every woman you deal with, you making a mistake. Damn. But you got your time. You got your time, brother. Remember. Diana ass up here knew damn well she shouldn't have been up there. But don't worry, though. It's coming. We getting somebody. We getting to see somebody go to jail this season. Who y'all think is going to go to jail? Somebody got to go to jail this season. There's no way all this ruckus can be going on in New York City and ain't no one getting locked up. At least detained or something. Who do y'all think is getting locked up this season? They got to catch somebody doing something. Ain't no way. Well, at least when they put Diana on the new RICO board, like the new picture showing like evidence of what they've been doing, at least when they show it in court, it's going to look good. I'm like, okay, well, she was fly. We'll give her that. She was fly. We could tell she getting money. You got to be getting some money dressing like that. You got a Balenciaga backpack? Oh, yeah. You got to have some money. Got a little bit of money on you, don't you? You know you done fucked up, right? Fly as hell, but you done fucked up, right? Let me see who y'all got. Effie gets locked up. I think Effie might, but I was thinking out of the Tejadas, are they going to get anybody out of them? At least questioning them. You know what I'm saying? They got to sit somebody down at some point. Cane or Monet. Monet going to jail. Effie. So it's really looking like, see, Kim, I'm with you on Diana. I want to see Diana, like her getting questioned or something. I was thinking, yeah, you said Effie's going to jail, courtesy of Diana. There could be a way for them to get rid of Effie, throw her in jail, but she knows too much. You know what I mean? She knows too much. So you probably got a question like Diana, I want to say, because they got the cameras. They could bring her in and be like, hey, what was you doing up here? Oh, I didn't know what was in those. Who'd you get those codes from? Oh, I don't know. You know what I mean? Those are the bricks Poppy left. Tariq just told her where to put them. See, I thought, well, he probably did drop off more than two, but that's all I seen him have. He said, I need you to move these last two, baby. I need you to move these last two, and then you can be out the game. Damn, Lorenzo died giving his daughter some bricks, man. If that ain't the most hoodest way to go out, like yo, your gift you leave your kid is some bricks. I'm like, nigga, what I'm about to do with those, Poppy? Man, trust me, man, you'll go far. Like, Poppy, if you knew you was about to die, nigga, just go on the run, nigga. Just hey, tell Diana I got to go. Keep them bricks for yourself. Head out to Chicago. I know a white boy in Chicago that got that work for the LO. You head out to Chicago. Trust me, he a cool white dude. As long as you don't double cross him, don't say shit to nobody. Yeah, he cool. He fuck with you. Plus, he don't really fuck with Monet like that anyway because Monet pulled a gun on him. So, matter of fact, Lorenzo, you and Tommy, you team up. Y'all can take over Chicago. Guess what? Who gonna give you that work? Cane gonna give you that work because Monet and Dru, they doing their own thing. They don't really fuck with Cane like that. Lorenzo would have been a made man in Chicago right now, and that's how we could have linked the show. Yeah, that's how we could have linked the show. Now that would have been dope. Lorenzo got the fuck up out of there with that work. Meet up with Tommy, and that could be like the little crossover like that. I mean, of course, they're going to end up killing Lorenzo. He's not going to stick around for a long time. But that'd just be the introduction. I mean, the introduction between the two. Or, I mean, they could still expand if Noma stays around for a little bit. I got an uncle in Chicago. Right outside of Chicago. Now, Larry, I don't think they are doing a crossover this season. I would just, when I get into story time, I just start trying to draw up a connection on my own. Now, Mac, I'm just saying, like, I was doing an alternate storyline for Lorenzo if he was to get out. Like, if we wanted to connect it earlier, I would have had Lorenzo dip on out to Chicago with the work. You know what I mean? Cane goes to Tariq. Hey, man, you know anybody? Get him up out the city, man. I got an uncle in Chicago. Can ask around. A white guy named Tommy. Why you got a uncle? Yeah, man, my uncle. The only thing is Lorenzo and JP would be beefing though. That's a problem. Lorenzo and JP, they be beefing. I know them two wouldn't like each other. Yes, Cedric. Blanca did have the picture. She was asking, do you know about a guy like this? That's what we're like, oh shit, Blanca. So Blanca's on 2 cases. Right now, she ain't worried about Tommy because Tommy is dead. This Mecca situation and this Rico is more important than going to get Tommy in Chicago. But she may notify the Chicago office, hey, this guy, be on the lookout for him and send the picture on over. He's supposed to be dead, but for some reason we got a clue that he might still be alive because we did hear Sax mention Tommy's name this week also. He said his dad, Tommy Egan, Kanan, his mom. Like, damn, Sags, why are you telling her all of this, man? She don't need to know all this. Maybe maybe Lorenzo knew Rojas in Chicago. Hell, man, the prison system, you never know, man. Rojas put in that work in the street too now. You make a few calls. Man, they could have did something. Man, they had to kill my man Lorenzo. Lorenzo made this is a mistake Monday. See, what he did was an accident. That was not a mistake. That was an accident. It was an accident. Accident. An accident is like, oh man, that was random, man. That was random. It wasn't like a mistake. Is like you had a chance to do the right thing, but you made a mistake. You see what I'm saying? A mistake, you had a chance to fix it. He accidentally got rid of Zeke. Accidentally. He thought it was Tate. He thought he was doing it for the family. R.I.P. Lorenzo. Damn. They got Lorenzo the hell up out of here, man. I thought my dog was gonna make it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. All these people be knowing that, hey, Monet crazy as hell. I messed up. I just gotta dip out, man. I know he had a little bit of money or something saved. He could have told Cane, hey Cane, let me hold something. I'm about to dip, bro. I gotta get up out the city. I already told you Monet be acting a damn fool. Don't nobody want to get caught one-on-one with Monet and she know you fucking up. That might be the end of you. What you think about Effie? Did she really think that this is gonna work? You know what I mean? Did she think that she was gonna go to Diana and get the bricks from her and her family and just be working behind Tariq's back? I give Effie this credit. This motherfucker a hustler. She a hustler though. She just got dropped off by Tariq. Made her walk back. She went straight to Diana's like, "Hey, you trying to get some money? I got a system in place. Just don't say nothing. Just don't even think about it. You just get to work from your family and I'll handle the rest." I give her credit for that. This motherfucker came straight back. Let me talk to Diana. You know what I mean? It's the next day, so we don't know how long it took her to get back. Her ass showed up. She thought that they was about to get this money together. Only to see that Tariq was back there. Now we already know what her mistake is. Effie being Effie was like, then you done fucked Tariq over so early, man. I remember it was my boy was in school. He was doing his thing, and someone told that there were fucking drugs in the AV room, and only one person seen him in the AV room. Then you told on Tariq, man. He was just a kid, and it was baby aspirin. You told on this nigga, got him expelled. They said, "Get out of here. You can't be here." She was hustling at the old school. She didn't convince Tariq to let her back in. She didn't try to kill Lauren. Everything Effie has done, there's never any good times. We've not seen one good time from Effie. Everybody else, they redeemed themselves. Cane forgave his dad. Effie, every time, it's lies, it's mistakes. It's every time you see Effie, she about to lie to you about some shit. She about to try to backdoor you on some shit. Diana was wrong for exposing that Zeke was her brother in that sense. But like, you know what I'm saying? It had to come out eventually, man. You couldn't have this boy going around like that. At least Diana doing things, you know what I mean? Diana went to school, she got a job. She got back in the dope game, but that's that Tejada bloodline. But Effie, there's never been a good moment. We went to Italy. You let Brayden get kidnapped. Then you started talking about let's go after Noma's kid. Like, nigga, they got snipers. Why we gonna go after the kid? They got snipers. Even if we did get the kid, what we gonna do? Hey, Noma, you gotta get us out the game or give a man. Noma chopped somebody's arm off and took a ring. You think Noma care about y'all? Kendall, I don't know how she was able to afford it. Because think about it. She texted whoever it was unknown. I think he's low on supply. So if Stansford is 50,000, shit, that was probably what, like 510? Probably like 15. Damn, Effie. We haven't seen any good times from Effie, man. Y'all gonna have to find an episode for me so we can see, like, could we consider that a good moment in Effie's time on TV? Larry said Effie done burned Tariq 3 times. Man, I be trying, Effie. I be trying to help. Just be digging a deeper hole. And then she got that work from Cane. Y'all think this teamwork right here is going to be some of the best work we've seen all season? You think these two going to get together and make it happen? Because she doing half the lockers. Diana doing half the lockers. Now, they competing, but they ain't competing. You know what I mean? Like, all the money got to come back. But since Effie is making money on the side, damn. You think Effie's still going to be cutting the work now to make her some money on the side? Or is she just going to just be selling what Cane has? Can do it. Ain't about being saved. Shit ain't about being saved. She don't want to be saved. Well, Project Pat always told us anyway, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Ain't nothing going on but the money and power. Got one in the chamber. I don't know, man. These two together, it ain't gonna be good. It ain't gonna be good for long. Let me just say that. Effie's definitely gonna make something on the side. JT said the Bucks lost to the Heat. Butler had 56. Damn. Yeah, well, Jimmy Butler got that heart. 56, putting it up. Max said good and bad. You said Effie gonna have Cane nose open wide. I don't know, man. I think they gonna both know if they gonna both know if each other is playing each other. That's why I was asking. Do you think that Effie's gonna be trying to make some money on the side? And if so, like, how was Cane gonna react to that? Is he gonna let it slide? He already came in here looking like he about to be up to some bullshit. We ain't never think about it. We ain't never seen Cane with the, you know what I'm saying, the relaxed facial expressions. Cane has always been mad at something. So this nigga Cane, I knew Cane was on some shit. Cane came in here, he looking, oh, is everything all right? Don't do that. We need him. You know. I'm like, oh, this ain't the Cane that I know. This is Lorenzo Tejada Jr. This ain't Cane. This guy right here, this is Lorenzo Tejada Jr. This ain't Cane. I don't think this is Cane right here. This guy's different. He came in here with one hand in his pocket. This is not Cane, man. This is Lorenzo Tejada Jr. This nigga came in the room with one hand in his. I gotta go back on. He better not be having one hand in his pocket, bro. Look, look, is his hand in his pocket? Man. This is not Cane, man. This is Lorenzo Tejada Jr., man. Who is this guy? That nigga said, you deserve better. Look, how you gonna deal with somebody that's gonna cut you out the game? I'm trying to bring you in the game, baby. I said, look at this nigga Lorenzo. Oh, man. Man, his brother checked him earlier. His brother grabbed the chain. Look, his brother, his brother grabbed his chain and said, "Nigga, I'm coming for that top spot." That nigga Cane, he took the chain ever since. He ain't got the chain showing. He know Dru after him. He ain't got the chain showing no more. Damn, not my boy Lorenzo Tejada Jr. Oh man, my boy shooting his shot though, man. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? My boy Cane is actually doing all right. He trying to do the best that he can. Putting his money with Brayden. What else does he know, man? He a dope dealer. What else does he know? All he knows is Brayden can make this shit look legit. I gotta trust him so I can, you know what I'm saying, make this money off the money. So at least Cane is trying, but we gotta realize, man, Cane, he don't know nothing else, man. All he knows is the street. So we see him when it comes to like financial literacy and shit. We gotta kind of like scale it back because he was never taught that. You know what I mean? He was slanging dope, man. He didn't know nothing. So going to Brayden, yes, we know it's a mistake, but for him, like when you look at his circumstances and how he came up, man, Monet was telling kids she don't want none of them niggas in college. It's like, come on, man, give him a chance, Monet. Monet don't give a fuck about that chance shit. My bad, Monet. I'm just saying for like, you know, saying the viewers at home, I'm letting them know, like, give your kids a chance. I'm not saying that you didn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying your kids should be blessed that you they mama, to be honest with you. Because Lorenzo was holding it down, you know what I'm saying, behind bars, but you held it down out here. So they should be lucky. My bad, Monet. I don't want no problem. You know, Monet, sometimes I just get to talking, but I'm trying to tell them the truth. You know what I mean? So Monet, let me hey, I got this one. I got this one. Yeah, man. Cane, all right. She said, I can't be the stepdad no more. Why I can't be the stepdad? Because I was keeping it real. That's all I want to do. I just want to keep it real, man. I'm gonna stay alive too, but yeah, I'm just trying to keep it real. Come on, man. You can't fault me for trying to keep it real. Nah, Kendall, she didn't care about Zeke being in college. She wanted Zeke to just go to the league. It's just funny to me when you think about Zeke and just like overall Stansfield and everything that was going up there, dog. Zeke should have went to another school, man. Zeke should have transferred to another school. He could even went to like, man, it's all kind of other schools he could have went. He should have left Stansfield. Like, man, it was the block was too hot, man. The block was too hot. Send him down to Duke. Well, he ain't had the grades to get it. Shit, everybody gonna say Duke, but you know, you at least got to have some kind of grades to get into Duke. Also, they can only pull so many strings down at Duke. You still got to be somewhat like, all right, come on, you good. You'll be all right in the classes. AP8. Hey man, with her and Monet were talking about that. Maybe play basketball in Stansfield. You ain't playing no basketball. Oh man, Diana almost had a chance, man. She had a dream. Monet didn't. Hey, Monet did not care. Monet wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. She was like, "Look, when Zeke make it to the fucking league, you gonna look at the books." Monet, this ain't street money. We need to have at least some kind of education, even if it's just the basics. We need a little more than just. No offense. We need more than just Diana looking over the books. You know, we got to pay a lot of taxes on this shit. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind. I don't know. I don't think Diana's going to be prepared to handle that. I'm not saying she can't. I'm just saying it's going to be rough in the beginning. And y'all might end up getting burned on the tail end because she might not know everything that needs to be taking place because she didn't learn about that stuff now. Self-taught, but when you self-taught, you're going to lose a little bit. Gonna lose a little bit. It ain't always winning when you self-teach it. It ain't always winning. You got to be prepared for the males. But Monet said, no, you can't go to school. You gonna do, you gonna look at the books. That's what you gonna do. Dru, you just gonna be an assistant. Whatever that nigga Zeke need, that's what you gonna do for the rest of your life. Now, don't talk back, Dru. Cane, just stay away. Just stay the fuck away, Cane. So did they put Zeke real age on his Twitter? Hey, that's a good question. That's a good question. They shouldn't have put Zeke's jersey in the Raptors either. This nigga was old. This nigga was not a legit basketball player. He was not, well, he was just older than everybody. So it's like, I don't know, man. That's it kind of makes you think now, like, do we keep his number up there and this whole time the nigga was lying, or they keeping it up there like, man, you know, Zeke, he was a little behind. So they was just like, we're just gonna leave that up there because he didn't really understand what was going on. He was lied to his whole life. So it's kind of like, you know, we're gonna put Zeke up there. He was said to be a 31-year-old rookie. Hey, Zeke was about 32. Like, real talk. When I seen Zeke, they was like, this nigga's in college? Ain't no way. This is a big ass nigga. Pause. This nigga. Y'all said how old he is? 19? What's up, man? Hey, what's up? How you like in college? Oh man, it's good. All right, brother. Do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at Zeke. I'm like, I don't think this nigga's supposed to. Is he? Are y'all saying he's one of like the coaches? He's one of the coaches. Who is he? Like he's not an alumni helping the kids or something like on the court? Like who is he? Nah, he's 20 years old. Y'all sure? Like he seems more developed than the other 20-year-olds out there. Like I don't know. I don't think this guy's 20. I don't no, I don't know. Man. This guy got him about 40. He out here Deboing people like Charles Barkley in his prime against these kids. R.I.P. to Zeke, man. He was a good kid. He just didn't know no better. That's what I say. When you look at their circumstances, you got to base it off of how they grew up, man. This guy didn't know nothing, man. He was 5 years old. thinking he was 2. He was 5 years old thinking he was 2. Gaga goo goo. Nah nah. Ah man. That nigga Zeke had a full mustache in the 3rd grade. Hey man. Yeah, what's up? Hey, I don't think this dude need to be in the classroom with my kid. Like, who is this? Why is this grown man in here with these kids? Oh no, he's 6. No, ain't no way. This nigga is 6 years old. How old are you? 6. When you born? 18. There ain't no way this kid's supposed to be in this class. This nigga is big as hell. How tall are you? 5'10". Yeah, nah. Yeah, I gotta go down front. I gotta go talk to the principal or something.
I'm gonna tell.
Hey, who is this? Who is this guy in here? Who is that? Y'all know the kid down there? Y'all keep telling me he's 6 years. That nigga's like 10, 15 years above 10. He like 25, 30. Who is this? What is he, like a teacher's aide or something? What is he doing in there with the kids? Oh no, that's Ezekiel Cross. He's 6 years old. How y'all telling me he's 6 years old and the high school got him playing on the varsity games? Now he can't play more than one game in a week because he's a kid. So they only let him play one game out the week. They just wait till they play the good teams and play against them. How was he playing for the varsity team? He's supposed to be 6 years old in elementary. Something ain't right, man. Y'all doing some fishy shit around here. Something's fishy going on inside this school here. How is this kid? Y'all keep telling me he's 6 years old and this nigga bigger than me. He ain't 6, y'all. I'm telling y'all. He's 26 at least. This is a big ass kid. Now, I don't talk about kids like this typically, but this is different. This motherfucker is big as hell. Somebody is lying. Somebody, where's his parents at? Now, I need to see. Come on, bring the parents in here. I need to see who the mom and the dad is because they better have a whole nother little tribe of kids if they producing big ass niggas like this at 6 years old. I gotta make sure all the kids are like this size. Oh, it ain't gonna be just one giant and then you just got all regular. No, let me see. Dru, Cane, Diana. Nah. Oh, wait. Oh, different baby daddies. I got it. Oh, that's Lorenzo's kid. Man, Zeke was when they say a men amongst boys, that's who Zeke was. R.I.P. to Zeke, man. He accidentally got shot. Oh man. But yeah, man, we got a little bit of free time, man. Just wanted to hop on here. Our Monday mistakes. It's getting ugly, but that's a good thing in the Power universe. The uglier it is, the better it is. We definitely gonna be watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Y'all got anything? Y'all got anything? Trying to think. Oh, I told you I started watching the it's really just a documentary, but the Tupac documentary on Hulu. The Dear Mama. May 1st is when the Plumbers comes out on HBO. So that'll be my next movie that I'm gonna do reviews on. Do that next. Because we'll end up having a break on here. So we'll have that back on Tuesday. Thursday this week we got Bel Air finale. So we won't do that on Sunday because we don't have snowfall anymore. So this is pretty, I mean, it's pretty good, but I watched episode 1. I about halfway through the second one. I ain't never went back to watch it, but it's pretty cool. I like how they put it together. Okay, so it's only these two right now. Pac was doing his thing though. Pac was into everything. That's what's up though. When is Force coming back out? Man, I keep hearing Force might not be out till like the fall or something. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody post nothing. We haven't seen any like trailers and no teasers. Maybe they'll do like a teaser or something during the break, like that break week, like that Sunday might, or during the week, they might just drop something, like Tommy doing a commercial or something. But if they not gonna come out with it for a while, I mean, I don't know, because I ain't heard nothing about it. All right, this is on Screen Magazine. Let's see what they got to say. Yo, yeah. Now you need something? It says, fans of the popular star, Chicago made drama. Let me see. A bit longer for season 2. Forrest may have to wait a bit longer for season 2 premiere, as will the show, cast, and crew heading in 2023. The expectation for season 2 was to premiere in February or March, hopefully followed by season 3 order, which would then likely be filmed in May to October timeframe. However, multiple sources tell them that season 2 release may be pushed back until September. Oh, that shit. There you go. September. As for the network decision, season 3, stars top brass will likely wait to see how season 2 fares with viewers before rendering the verdict either way. Wait, so they'll likely wait to see how season 2 fares with the viewers. Unless, what are they talking about? Are they talking about for season 3? You don't need to render the verdict unless you try to come out with another one. As for reasons why season 2 release and season 3 decision may move to a later this year, there is plenty of rumbling and speculation to that end. And frankly, the release date pushed back to September is speculation in itself, as we are simply reporting on what we've been hearing from contacts near the show. No official announcement. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like I said, man, we're gonna wait and see how people react to it. So it might be September. I don't know. February 27th. They ain't got nothing more recent than that. Oh, here we go. The Digital Fox. Our tour guide to power, they ain't even fix it. They just said the hell with it. I feel you. Hey, whoever typed this up, I feel you. Don't go back and change it. Drop that. Let them know. Our guide to the Power Nook 3. What's next on the Thriller series? 50 Cent Jackson putting out. Blah, blah, blah. Spinoffs. The drama series centers around, centers around Cane and Thompson. Thriller is the master. All right. Speculation. Here we go. As of 2023, we don't know when Power Book 3 release date is. Thankfully, it's definitely happening since TV series have renewed before the season premiere. The first two seasons started July 21st and August 22, respectively. So it stands to reason that the third will do the same. However, that's just speculation. So if they said, if it did drop in July again, July, August, going into September, that could go right into force. If they did it that way. July, August into September, drop force, September, October, November. We shall see. We shall see. But hey, man, I'm about to get off here, grab me something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Call it night. I got to fold up these clothes, man. I was washing clothes today. Damn, man. Just ruined my whole Monday, man. I was supposed to do it yesterday. Ain't do a damn thing. I be getting so lazy now. Man, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank y'all for tuning in. Tomorrow's Tuesday, man. Don't work too hard. I'm Mo.J. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Support the channel Cash App at the bottom of the screen. MOEDOTJ. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gone.